Dred Scott and the fight for freedom. Dred Scott was born into slavery and originally enslaved by Virginia farmer Peter Blow. In 1818, the Blow family moved to Alabama with Scott and 5 other enslaved individuals, hoping to establish a cotton plantation near Huntsville. When that failed, they relocated to St. Louis, Missouri in 1830. After Peter Blow's death in 1832, Scott was sold to Dr. John Emerson, a U.S. Army surgeon. When Emerson died, his widow, Irene Emerson, inherited Scott and later transferred ownership to her brother, John F. A. Sanford. Dred Scott, along with his wife Harriet and their daughters Eliza and Lizzie, sued for their freedom, leading to Dred Scott v. Sanford, 1857. The case, which reached the U.S. Supreme Court, resulted in a ruling that 1. Black Americans, whether free or enslaved, could never be U.S. citizens and had no right to sue in federal court. 2. Congress lacked authority to regulate slavery in U.S. territories, effectively nullifying the Missouri Compromise of 1820. 3. Enslaved individuals were considered property, and the Fifth Amendment protected slaveholders' rights, preventing the government from seizing their property without due process. This decision further entrenched racial discrimination. The impact of birthright citizenship and the Dred Scott decision. Before the 14th Amendment, 1868, the principle of jus soli, birthright citizenship, was recognized in the U.S., but Black Americans' legal status depended on state laws and racial hierarchies rather than a universal application of that principle. In some northern states, free Black individuals were granted limited rights and, in rare cases, the right to vote. In the South, even free Black people faced severe restrictions, including Black codes that limited their economic and personal freedoms. Enslaved Black Americans had no legal personhood and were treated as property.